it's a new month, May, Mental Health Awareness Month. So we're going to be talking about mental health. So for part one of mental health, I want to talk about stigma, the stigma of mental health. You know, when I look back and think of all the things that I went through mentally, from even being a young girl, so much trauma that has happened in my life, even as my adult life, right? I look back when I was younger, and it was things that maybe I was dealing with, was dealing with, but I never told nobody what was going on. It's almost like it didn't come out until I attempted suicide. When I think about now in society, like the stigma is so negative that you have people that are just committing suicide all the time because they don't know how to take care of their mental health status, right? When I think back of all of those people that have done that, it's because of the negative perceptions that they have when it comes to mental health. You have two groups of people, right? You have some people that are like, they magnify mental health so much and like glorify it so much that it's like that's all they talk about, and it's this, it's that, I have this mental problem, and they blow it up. And then you have these other people, right, group of people that's kind of like don't really say anything pertaining to their mental health awareness. When I think back, even for myself as an individual that have attempted suicide when I was younger and had a lot of trauma that has taken place in my life, I think back of me not being able to tell what I was dealing with to anyone. It was almost like I had no voice, right? People didn't care. It was almost like, you got to deal with that. You're going to be okay. It's going to be okay. People like saying that. But in the reality of it is, I wasn't feeling like things were going to be okay. And a lot of times people get overwhelmed with that and don't know how to deal with it because it's not talked about. You know, if we would sit down and be honest with people, allow people to share and not pass judgment on that person and what they're dealing with their mental health, it would change the stigma that's out there. But the issue is, how many people are really being transparent with where they are mentally? Now that's a food for thought, you know, because so many times it's like it's brushed off, or people just want to tell you it's going to be okay. Even, look, let's be honest, even the spiritual side of it, people like, go pray, go fast, you're gonna be okay. And I'm not knocking that, because I believe that. Go pray, go fast, God will help you. I've seen God do it for me. Take me off of anxiety medication, heal my mind, heal my body, and make me whole and free from that. So I'm not belittling that. But we can't be so spiritually minded that we're no earthly good. You have to pay attention to where you are, recognize what stigma do you have when it comes to mental health. And remember to take care of yourself regardless of who says what. Find that safe person that you can talk to and be okay with sharing where you truly are with yourself mentally. You need that person. Find that person. If you don't have that person, you need to find you some new friends, because we all should have someone in our circle that we can be honest with about our mental health. Amen? Amen. So I leave you with this. Galatians chapter 1 and verse 10. And it says, "For do I now persuade men or God? Or do I seek to please men? For if I yet pleased men, I should not be the servant of Christ." So before I go, I just want to remind you, if you haven't already, check out my website at www.talkswithshay.org. You can subscribe to my videos on YouTube and find me on Facebook. Like my page, share my page, invite your friends to like my page. And until next time with Talks with Shay, Shay is out. Y'all stay blessed.